Little T Studio presents a polymer clay tutorial for making awesome hamburger jewelry. Turn it into a ring by attaching the appropriate hardware, or wear it as a cute hamburger pendant. For the lettuce, mix Fimo green and transparent. For the bread, you want to mix Fimo white and transparent. And for the meat, you want to mix some red and brown together. To get that ooey gooey cheese sauce, I simply mix translucent liquid Sculpey with a little bit of orange watercolor paint. To begin, take the bread color that you made and start making a hamburger bun bottom, and then also make a hamburger bun top. So now it's time to add textures. So I'm just texturing the bottom bun all around the edges. You don't need to do the center because no one's going to see that part anyways. But I'm really just using the needle tool to fluff it out and make it look like bread. And then I want to do the same for the top bun, but just the inside underneath part and only around the edges. So now it's time to get the chalk pastels ready. I use 4 different shades of brown to help get a nice toasted bun look. So this is one of my favorite parts. I love taking chalk pastel and shading the clay because especially when you're working with bread, you can get this really cool toasted bun look. So when you're done, the top and bottom bun should have a nice warm toasted look. So for the lettuce, I'm going to take my ball tool and push down on the edge of the clay. What I'm looking for are little tiny pieces that break off, and you'll notice it doesn't really look like lettuce yet, but once you group it all together and put it on the bun, it gives it a fantastic look. Perfect! So for the hamburger meat, I want to make a small little hamburger patty, and then I want to make sure that it's roughly the right size, so I want to hold it over what I've already made, being careful not to let it touch the lettuce. These are the tools I'll be using to get the texture. So first I'm going to take my dotting tool and add some texture around the edges of the meat. Then I'm going to take my needle tool and add some more texture. To get the grill look on the meat, I'm going to use some brown and black chalk and start shading the edges. Time for cheese! I love working with the cheese because it is so much fun to make it drip down all over the hamburger meat, drip down into the lettuce. It's just really ooey gooey, kind of messy, and regardless of what you do, it's going to look realistic and really awesome once it's baked. So if you're going to turn this into a pendant, you need to add an eye hook, and it's important that you do this before you put the hamburger bun onto the cheese, otherwise it's going to push your cheese everywhere and make a big mess. Take the hamburger top, try and center it over the hamburger, gently push it down, and now it's ready for baking. Once it's cooled, you want to add some triple thick glaze to the cheese to make it look realistic. I use this super tiny paintbrush to get into the detail. If you were turning this into a pendant, then you'll need some crazy glue to glue the eye hook into the actual hamburger after it's baked. I really like this crazy glue because it has a fine tip and it's perfect for gluing hardware to polymer clay. Little T Studio has a new book, Cool Chick, School Chick. Cool Chick has every good intention of going to school today, But her good intentions are put to the test as she waits for the bus and begins to dream about traveling to the coolest places around the world. Her dreams come to life in awesome artwork as she travels to beaches, jungles, mountains, cities, and more. This 32-page full-color book is available now on Amazon.com and in my Etsy shop. Visit littletstudio.com to buy it now. Well, that completes this tutorial. Like me on Facebook to receive our awesome Deal of the Week coupons. If you like my videos, be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and happy crafting!